Hello, everybody. My name is Kayla Lawrence, and we're back with Africa International House's television show with CAN TV. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Abina Pofo, and I'm the Assistant Business Manager for Ghana National Council.
Well, can you tell us a little bit more about what is Ghana National Council?
Well, Ghana National Council is a non-for-profit agency. It started back around in the 1960s with the student union. What it was is that Ghanaians, when they came from abroad, they wanted to have somewhere to call home. And so of course, with growing up and things of that sort, they all decided to get together, and then they started the council. So as it continued to grow on, it grew to be now it's about 13 affiliate organizations, along with the Ghanaian community, with about 20,000 residents so far in Chicago.
Wow, that is amazing. I know you're happy to say that you're affiliated with such an organization. Can you go ahead and tell us what are some of the goals or objectives that you guys are trying to accomplish as a company, and also you as, an individual with that company?
Well, this year is my first year being in the actual council. What it is that when Ghana Fest came around, is that my father, he was already a part of the council. So he was a part of some of the founding fathers that started up the council. So now that it's been 3 years since he's passed, so now that he's passed, my sister and I have also decided to join into the council so that we can also continue on with the culture. Our goal this year for Ghana National Council is to create a Ghana House, which is a community center for Ghanaians and honestly all the residents in Chicago, so that we'll be able to have some of our fellowship meetings and also some events that we'd like to have as well. Our other goal is to also get a Ghanaian consulate for Chicago, so that when people do come to Chicago, they know exactly where it is that they can go. We want to this year really branch out into the community and get recognition for everyone in Chicago. I think sometimes that as the years go on, of course, we're getting older, and especially for the future generations, they would like to have something that they can call their own. I think one great thing about it is that as I've grown up, I've always known about my culture. So with me being Ghanaian and me being a first generation Ghanaian living in Chicago, sometimes when we were growing up, we didn't really have a lot of people that we could hang on to. And so I feel like it's very important for Ghana National Council to continue on to become stronger, and to also continue on for the future generations to come.
Wow, that is amazing. That's so good that you guys work so hard to keep a sense of community and inspiration for younger generations and older generations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
No problem. Can you tell me some of the things that you all have upcoming, certain things you have upcoming?
Well, upcoming, we have Ghana Fest, which will be Saturday, July 29th. This year it's going to be the golden anniversary. It's our 29th year. Yes, so we are very excited. It's going to be a great deal. Everybody should come. It'll be at Washington Park. Also, we have a back-to-school event with GPNA, which is the Ghana Professionals of North America, and that will be August 12th. Also, after the Ghana Fest, there will also be a Ghana Fest barbecue, so people can come and enjoy and just have fun with everyone. We also want to plan on having kind of an end-of-the-year celebration in December, so we're working on that. And we're also working on more things for the youth, kind of like such as youth conferences, so that they can all get to know each other in Chicago as well, too.
I think that's really amazing. So you spoke about the fact that you guys focus a lot on youths. Mm-hmm. What would you say is the importance of focusing on the youths versus the older generations, perhaps people who are well into their adulthood? Why do you think you guys do that?
Well, I think we focus on the youth because now I'm 30. So before, when we started when I was in Ghana Fest and things of that sort, I was like 5 years old.
Wow.
So as I've continued to grow up, I've always still had a sense of my culture no matter where I go. Now that I'm 30, I honestly can't do half the things that we used to do. But, we need to teach our younger generation, because they're the people who are going to actually intend to move on and to carry on this legacy. Along with it, the elders are an extreme importance because they teach us so much about everything that they've gone through in terms of how they had to grow up and the struggles that they had to do, and also just keeping this council alive. I mean, it's not very easy to keep something so strong going on for 29 years. So the elders do a great job of letting us know how it is that we should continue to help put on the legacy.
Wow, that is really like just inspirational. I can't think of it's a word that I have in my head after hearing you give the information, but it's just very, very touching to hear. I know you guys are very proud to say that you have done so much that you have.
Yes, I am very proud that for us to be in Chicago and to go through everything that they have gone through, I'm very proud to say that I am a Ghanaian and that I'm a part of Ghana National Council.
Wow, that is awesome. Thank you so much for coming on here and
talking
me. To us. Is there anything else you want to share about Ghana National Council, anything you might have upcoming, or any thoughts or just advice to anybody who might want to look into it?
I would love to see everybody come out to Washington Park on July 29th. It'll be a wonderful time. You're going to meet so many different people. You will meet so many people. You will see so many of your friends, your family members. It's open to everybody, not just Ghanaians. We also want to express our culture to everybody in Chicago so that they all get a sense of who we are as well, too. You will have a blast, so I hope to see you there.
Well, I would love to attend. I'm going to have to definitely mark it on my calendar.
Great.
And with that said, we're going to go ahead and show a couple slides, and then we'll get on with our next guest. As you guys can see, you have the Ghana Fest 2017 poster, along with a few snapshots of the organization's previous events and things such as that. And things such as that. And now, since we've gone ahead and looked through the images in our slideshow, we're going to go ahead and let our next guest speak. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Can you go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience? Sure. Let us know who you are and what you're here to talk about.
Absolutely. My name is Eunice Cromwell. I am the business manager for the Ghana National Council. Today I'm just going to be giving some highlights on what's going to be going on July 29th at the Ghana Fest.
Okay, awesome. Can you go ahead and tell us what you have to say?
Sure. So Ghana Fest is held every last Saturday of July. This year it's going to be held on July 29th, 2017. It goes from about 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. It's an all-day affair, and it's going to be focusing on Ghanaian culture, Ghanaian fashion, Ghanaian food, Ghanaian art. It's a great time to bring your entire family out. Ghana Fest is, in fact, one of the biggest showcase of Ghanaian culture things. There's going to be kings and queens in their traditional wear, so it's a great time to teach your children about different aspects about Ghana. As Avina indicated, this is our 29th golden anniversary, so we are very excited, really looking forward to seeing lots of people. Normally Ghana Fest yearly brings out about 5,000 people of different nationalities. We have about 50% African, 30% African American, maybe about 20% Caucasian, and then 10% of other cultures as well. This year, one of our biggest goals, as we are a new administration, is making sure that we're reaching out to other people other than Ghanaians. We will have something called the Taste of Ghana. We will have lots of different ethnic Ghanaian dishes. As well, we will have a Caribbean vendor, and we will have a sweet tea vendor. So there's wonderful things to try there. We're very excited. We've worked very hard to get the Ghana Fest going, and we hope that we see everybody there.
That is phenomenal. It sounds like you guys have worked very hard to put together a nice program.
Yes, it's going to be really, really nice. And you know, it's like a big family reunion. My father's from Ghana. My mom is from Liberia. I've been going to the Ghana Fest probably for about 10, 15 years. It's always, you can always run into people that you don't really see often. So it's just like a big family reunion. You see everybody. The smells are like Ghana, and it's just like being in Ghana for one day. So for everyone who has never been to Ghana, come to Washington Park on Saturday, July 29th, and you will feel like you are in Ghana for the day.
Wow, I can't wait for the event. It sounds like you guys have very strategically and creatively put together this program.
Yes.
What would you say are like some of your favorite aspects that you guys will be showcasing?
Well, I really like the music. We're going to be having lots of live entertainment. Basabi Band is a local Ghanaian band that's going to be bringing us both old Ghanaian songs and new Ghanaian songs. So it's something for everyone to enjoy. We also do have Nero X, who is our artist coming all the way from Ghana to be able to really provide us with that wonderful entertainment that's going to keep the park going all day. A lot of activities for the youth. We will have 2 tents set up with the Youth Village. We'll have ping pong, local Ghanaian games like Owari and Ludu. We will have competitions, trivia. So even for our children, it's just a great way for the kids to feel a sense of belonging. Being that I'm from Ghana and growing up here, sometimes you can kind of get lost because your identity can kind of get shifted away. So Ghana Fest is a great place for our young Ghanaian children to know that, yes, I'm proud to be Ghanaian and I'm around all my friends and family and we're all having a wonderful time.
Wow, that is so great. And I noticed you spoke on the youths, which we also spoke about with our other guests. Can you go ahead and maybe elaborate a little bit about how you feel the Ghana National Council and how Ghana Fest helps manifest a sense of self-pride for young Ghanaian Americans?
Absolutely. So I think right now our main focus is to make sure that our youth, our children feel very happy and very proud of their heritage. When I was younger, it was not popular to be African. They were calling people African booty scratchers and so forth and so on. But now it's a different movement. We see people with dashiki dresses on. We see all different cultures tying up their hair. So it is very, very important for us being older, a little bit older, not too old, to let our Ghanaian youth know that it is more than okay to embrace your heritage. It is wonderful to have the spirit of unity. Our theme is the spirit of unity. We hope that coming to the park, we will show that we're unified with all Ghanaians across everywhere that comes there, and also our American brothers and sisters as well.
Wow, that's really great. And it seems like you guys have made a lot of progressive implements in your program. It seems like you guys build on what you've done in the past.
Absolutely. I think Ghana Fest, it's been going on for 29 years, and it definitely is a big focus on culture. So we definitely have the utmost respect for our kings and queens. But this year, with our new administration and our youth secretary and our publicity, we've just wanted to really merge in the youth a little bit. So there's going to be lots of changes. The youth will be on stage for a certain period of time, displaying the things that they also know about Ghana. And that is something that we feel as Abena said, she's 30, I'm 35. So we're kind of in the middle. We're not super young, but we're not super old either. So we fall in that place where we just want everyone to be comfortable. We want for people to come to the park and know that, yes, there's truly something for everyone. So I encourage everyone. Sometimes people stay home till a certain time to come to Ghana Fest, but I will tell you that from 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, there will be something going on all day, and we encourage everyone to come out and really, really enjoy a day of all things Ghana.
Wow, I know that the audience as well as your followers are very excited to see what you guys have put together.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it too. I had another question, not necessarily directly related to the fest, but what would you say are certain opportunities that youth have to participate in, not necessarily performing in the fest or like going to the fest, but what opportunities do you guys offer youth to participate in, like the business end, since you're the business manager?
Yeah, I'd say that we have a lot of volunteer opportunities. We believe in building up our youth. So within the Ghana National Council, there's a lot of ways for the youth to reach out to us and volunteer. Of course, at the park, there's a lot of, logistically, there's so many things to do. We need volunteers to help us in all aspects, and we encourage all of our youth to reach out to us and see what they can do for that day. But there will be a fashion show, and I know a lot of the youth are interested in that, just, again, embracing their culture and showing that they're proud to wear their African attire and just be themselves.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. How would you say that you personally have progressed with your work with the Ghana National Council and Ghana Fest?
You know, I'm very, very proud of the Ghana National Council. Just like I've been, this is my first year in this administration. My father, Reverend Nunu, has been part of the Ghana National Council for a long time. And I used to wonder, why do you go to the meetings and it takes so long? And so being behind the scenes, I'm so grateful. I really feel like I'm making a huge impact in the Ghana National Council, and I feel like I'm just at the right place at the right time. It is a time that it's time for Ghanaians to really unify themselves together and make a difference in Chicago and in the world, you know, in general. So I feel like what we are doing is truly making a big difference in Chicago. Not only because we're going to be bringing people together to come to the park for one day, but we are just trying our very, very best to make our footprint into something. You know, developing the Ghana House is going to be inviting other people from all different nations to be able to learn about Ghanaian culture and Ghanaian art and Ghanaian entertainment. So it's just something that we're doing to not only prepare a future for our kids, but to make it something that everybody will be able to enjoy in the Chicagoland area. There's a lot of crime and everything, so we want to be part of the solution and, you know, find different avenues and outlets for kids instead of them finding, you know, following the bad crowd. So I feel like in that retrospect, I'm very, very proud to be part of the Ghana National Council.
Wow, I'm sure that you have many reasons to be proud of being a part of such an amazing organization. I was going to ask, my next question was going to be also, you know, a business related question. What would you say are certain opportunities that you offer, maybe not people who are so much youths as in like teenagers or kids, but certain things that you might offer to people just getting out of college? I know a lot of people are looking for entry-level positions or ways they can help the community. What do you guys do for that?
Yes, actually, that's a very good question. We were going to look into ways of having people help us with our social media platform and do internship hours like that. There's a lot of different people in the Ghana National Council that have professional jobs and that would be willing to allow people to do like an internship, entry-level type of positions. We also had a health fair not too long ago, so people who are interested in health aspects could join us on that level and be able to volunteer. And we could also be able to write them a letter showing them that they did some like internship hours. So in general, the Ghana National Council is really looking for ways to empower our youth and empower our city altogether.
That's great. I hope that you guys continue in your mission and your stride. I know that you will. My hope doesn't, you know, negate you guys' efforts, but I just, after hearing, you know, about different aspects of the organization and what you guys have planned, I have a lot of faith in you guys.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
problem. What would you say, this is going to be my closing question.
Sure.
What would you say are like your most exciting parts that you're looking forward to about, you know, everything that's coming up? Not necessarily the Ghana Fest, but just what you have coming up in general.
I just say that the impact that we're making. I'm a nurse by profession, so being able to be a part of the health fair was just the most amazing experience ever. Just getting the doctors together and the nurses and getting the equipment together and really being able to go out to the community and talk to people about hypertension and diabetes. It was a wonderful experience. So me personally, I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to Ghana National Council to be more of a household name, and for people who are from Ghana or not even from Ghana, know that this is an organization that is unified and ready to help in whatever aspect it could be, whether it be education, whether it be counseling, whether it be just empowerment, tutoring. We just have so many people that are part of the Ghana National Council that are so equipped to help. We have accountants, we have real estate agents. So there's so many different aspects of the Ghana National Council and so many expertise within this organization that we can truly, truly make a wonderful impact in Chicago.
That's amazing. I have one last slide that I would like you to comment on.
Sure.
So, can you go ahead and tell me what is the big hype about these three faces on the poster? Actually, we'll talk about that later.
Sure.
But anyway, thank you so much for coming on today.
You're welcome. We really appreciate you guys having us here today.
No problem. We appreciate you guys coming on. Are there any closing remarks that you would like to share with the audience or share with us?
Well, we're just excited. We invite everyone to join us and celebrate with us the Ghana Fest, the 29th Annual Ghana Fest, which will be held on July 29th, 2017 at Washington Park. For more information, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram. You can also check us out on Eventbrite or our website at GhanaNationalCouncil.org.
That is amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming on and talking to us. This is Kaylin Lawrence. I'm here with Africa International House, and thank you so much for watching this episode today. You guys have a great day.
Thank you.